Quantum leap is alignment, not miracle. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to transform their lives overnight, while others struggle for years with little progress? We call these dramatic shifts quantum leaps. Those moments when everything suddenly clicks and your reality transforms in ways that once seemed impossible. But here's what most spiritual teachers and manifestation gurus do. These quantum leaps aren't random miracles or mysterious gifts from the universe. They're actually the direct result of something much more practical and accessible. Today, we dive in deep into the true nature of quantum leaps, revealing how they represent perfect alignment between your mind, heart, and energy rather than magical interventions. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to create the conditions for your own quantum leap. Instead of waiting for one to randomly occur, whether you've been struggling with your health, relationships, career, or spiritual growth, the insights I'm about to share could be the missing piece you've been searching for. Stay with me, because I'll be revealing a simple 3-step alignment process that you can implement immediately to create your own quantum leap experience, regardless of where you currently stand in life. The misunderstood nature of quantum leaps. When we hear the term quantum leap, most of us imagine a sudden, dramatic change, a miraculous transformation that occurs in an instant. This idea has been romanticized in spiritual communities, self-help literature, and manifestation teachings. We're told to visualize, affirm, and wait for that magical moment when everything suddenly shifts. But this perspective misses the true mechanics behind these powerful life transitions. In quantum physics, a quantum leap refers to the discrete jump of an electron from one energy level to another, without passing through the intermediate states. It appears instantaneous and discontinuous. Similarly, in personal transformation, what seems like an overnight success or a sudden breakthrough is actually the culmination of subtle internal shifts that have been developing beneath the surface. Think about a bamboo plant. For the first several years after planting, you see virtually no growth above ground. The plant focuses all its energy on developing a complex root system underground. Then, almost overnight, the bamboo can grow up to 80 feet in just 6 weeks. To the casual observer, this growth appears miraculous, but it is actually the natural result of the invisible foundation that was being carefully established for years. Your personal quantum leaps work the same way. What appears as sudden transformation is actually the visible manifestation of internal alignment that has been gradually building up to a tipping point. Understanding this principle changes everything about how we approach personal growth and transformation. The 3 elements of perfect alignment at the core of every quantum leap experience is the alignment of 3 fundamental aspects of your being: your mind, your heart, and your energy. When these 3 elements come into coherence, remarkable shifts become not only possible, but inevitable. Your mind is the architect, creating the blueprint through your beliefs, perceptions, and thought patterns. Many of us underestimate how profoundly our conscious and subconscious beliefs shape our reality. Research in neuroplasticity has shown that our brains physically reorganize based on our predominant thoughts, creating neural pathways that either support or hinder our growth. When your mind consistently focuses on possibility rather than limitation, it literally creates new neural architecture to support transformation. Your heart represents your emotional state and authentic desires. Emotions aren't just feelings. They're energy in motion, creating vibrations that interact with the world around you. In fact, the HeartMath Institute has documented that the heart generates an electromagnetic field 60 times stronger than the brain's. When your emotional state aligns with your desires, this creates a powerful, attractive force. Conversely, when you want something consciously but feel anxiety, unworthiness, or doubt at an emotional level, you create internal resistance. Your energy encompasses both your life force and your actions. It's the vitality you bring to each moment and the tangible steps you take in the physical world. Your energy must be consistent with your thoughts and emotions to create alignment. This is why affirmations alone often fail. They represent just one element of the alignment triad. When your energetic state and actions contradict your affirmations, you remain misaligned. When these 3 elements, mind, heart, and energy, come into resonance, You create a coherent field that allows for what appears to be quantum change. It's like tuning three instruments to the exact same frequency, creating a harmonious chord that's greater than the sum of its parts. The physics of vibrational alignment. The concept of vibrational alignment is metaphysical speculation. It is grounded in principles from quantum physics and systems theory. Everything in the universe, including your thoughts, emotions, and physical body, exists as patterns of energy vibrating at different frequencies. This understanding bridges ancient wisdom, traditions with cutting-edge science. Quantum entanglement demonstrates that particles once connected remain instantaneously correlated regardless of distance. Similarly, when your mind, heart, and energy become entangled in perfect coherence, they create a powerful resonant field. Physicist David Bohm described what he called the implicate order, an underlying, invisible field of information that gives rise to our material reality. Your vibrational alignment taps into this field, allowing new possibilities to unfold in your life. Systems theory tells us that complex systems reorganize themselves when they reach certain thresholds or tipping points. This principle of phase transition explains how water suddenly transforms to ice at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It doesn't gradually become more and more solid. It remains liquid until hitting a precise threshold, then transforms completely. Your consciousness works similarly. You may work on alignment for months with little visible evidence, then suddenly experience a complete phase transition in your reality. The principle of resonance further explains quantum leaps. When you consistently hold a particular vibrational pattern, you begin to resonate with similar frequencies in your environment. This is why people often report that once they made an internal shift, external opportunities magically appeared. Those opportunities were likely present before, but you weren't vibrationally attuned to perceive or receive them. Understanding these principles helps demystify the quantum leap process. What seems miraculous is actually the natural operation of universal laws of energy and consciousness. Why most people never experience quantum leaps. Despite having access to more spiritual teachings, manifestation techniques, and personal development resources than ever before, many people still fail to experience significant breakthroughs. This is E1 because they read not trying hard enough or are undeserving. It is because they have E1 achieved true alignment of mind, heart, and energy. The most common misalignment pattern occurs when people intellectually embrace new ideas but maintain contradictory emotional patterns. You might intellectually affirm I am worthy of abundance while carrying deep emotional programming of scarcity and unworthiness. This creates what psychologists call cognitive dissonance, a state of internal contradiction. Your conscious mind pushes in one direction, while your subconscious emotions pull in another, creating friction rather than flow. Another common pattern is the disconnect between intention and action. Many spiritual seekers spend hours meditating, visualizing, and affirming, but their daily actions remain inconsistent with their stated goals. They might visualize financial freedom while continuing to make fear-based financial decisions, or affirm perfect health while maintaining habits that undermine their well-being. This energetic contradiction prevents alignment. Social conditioning also creates significant barriers to alignment. From early childhood, we internalize limiting beliefs from family, education, media, and culture. These become so deeply embedded in our subconscious that we do not even recognize them as beliefs. We perceive them as reality itself. Breaking free from this conditioning requires conscious awareness and deliberate reprogramming of these automatic patterns. Perhaps most fundamentally, many people approach transformation with an attitude of forcing or striving rather than aligning. They try to make quantum leaps happen through sheer willpower or by following rigid formulas. This approach actually creates energetic resistance that blocks natural alignment. True quantum leaps emerge from a state of allowing rather than forcing, from becoming a clear channel rather than pushing against reality. The good news is that once you understand these common pitfalls, you can begin to address them systematically, clearing the way for authentic alignment and transformation. The progressive nature of true alignment. What's rarely discussed in manifestation teachings is that alignment is not a one-time achievement, but a progressive, deepening process. Each level of alignment creates its own quantum leap, which then establishes a new baseline for further expansion. This explains why some people seem to experience continuous growth, while others plateau after initial success. The first level of alignment typically addresses surface-level contradictions in your conscious mind. This might involve recognizing and resolving logical inconsistencies in your beliefs, or clarifying your true desires versus those you've adopted from others. Even this basic level of alignment can produce noticeable improvements in your life, what we might call mini quantum leaps. As you progress, alignment reaches deeper into emotional patterns and subconscious programming. This level often requires shadow work, confronting and integrating the aspects of yourself you've rejected or denied. When emotional blocks from childhood experiences or past traumas are resolved, much larger quantum leaps become possible. Your energy becomes more coherent, as less of it is tied up in maintaining unconscious resistance. The most profound alignment occurs at the identity level, when you fundamentally shift who you believe yourself to be. Most of us operate from a limited identity shaped by past experiences and social roles. When alignment reaches this core level, you begin to identify with your essential nature beyond all conditioning. This creates the condition for the most dramatic quantum leaps, complete paradigm shifts in how you experience reality. Each progressive level of alignment feels like peeling away another layer of restriction, allowing your natural energy to flow more freely. The process isn't always comfortable. Alignment often requires facing fears and letting go of familiar patterns, but it becomes increasingly liberating as you continue. Buddhist teachings on non-attachment provide valuable insight here. Attachment to specific outcomes can actually prevent alignment by creating energetic grasping. When you're desperately trying to force a particular result, you're operating from a state of perceived lack. True alignment comes from recognizing your innate completeness, while still engaging purposefully with life. This paradox of desireless desire creates the perfect conditions for quantum leaps to occur naturally. Practical alignment techniques for creating your quantum leap. Now that we understand the theoretical foundation of quantum leaps, let's explore practical techniques for creating alignment between your mind, heart, and energy. These approaches aren't quick fixes, but consistent application can dramatically accelerate your alignment process. For mental alignment, conscious belief examination is essential. Take inventory of your beliefs about yourself, others, and what's possible in your area of desired transformation. Write them down without censorship, then question each one. Is this absolutely true? Where did I learn this? Does holding this belief serve my highest good? This Socratic questioning begins to loosen the grip of limiting beliefs. Visualization practices strengthen new neural pathways. However, effective visualization isn't just about seeing your desired outcome. It's about fully experiencing it. Incorporate all senses. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste in your vision? How does your body feel? What emotions arise? This comprehensive approach activates more neural regions, creating stronger pathways for new possibilities. For heart alignment, emotional clearing techniques are invaluable. Practices like EF, somatic experiencing, or breath work help release emotional blocks stored in your nervous system. And the goal isn't to suppress negative emotions, but to process them fully so they can transform. As Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh noted, when you touch one thing with deep awareness, you touch everything. Cultivating heart coherence through gratitude and appreciation creates powerful emotional alignment. The HeartMyth technique of heart-focused breathing while generating feelings of appreciation has been scientifically shown to create coherent heart rhythms, improving everything from immune function to cognitive performance. This state of emotional coherence is a cornerstone of vibrational alignment. For energy alignment, consistent action in alignment with your vision is crucial. Start with small, manageable steps that generate momentum. Each aligned action reinforces your new self-concept and builds evidence that change is occurring. Remember that quantum leaps appear sudden, but are built on countless small alignments over time. Body-based practices like yoga, qigong, or conscious stance help clear energetic blockages in your physical system. Your body stores vibrational patterns from past experiences. Movement practices help release stagnant energy and establish new, more coherent patterns. As your physical energy aligns with your intentions, manifestation accelerates naturally.